Looking for the right tennis racket can be confusing, especially with so many options offering different levels of power, control, and forgiveness. In this video, we're counting down 5 tennis rackets from number 5 all the way to number 1, covering what each one does well, where it falls short, and which type of player it makes the most sense for. So, let's get started. Number 5. At number 5 on our list, we have the Wilson Federer Adult Recreational Tennis Racket. This is a solid option for recreational players who want something lightweight, easy to handle, and comfortable enough for regular practice. The racket weighs about 295 grams, so it feels fairly maneuverable when you're moving quickly around the court or reacting to faster shots. Wilson uses its air-light alloy construction to keep the frame light while still giving it enough strength for everyday play. One feature that stands out is the larger sweet spot, which can make off-center hits a little more forgiving. That can be especially helpful for casual and intermediate players who are still improving consistency. The racket also uses power strings, with longer main strings designed to help generate more power without forcing you to swing excessively hard. Wilson's stop shock pads are another useful touch, helping reduce some of the vibration you may feel after contact with the ball. You also get a slightly extended length, which can provide a bit more reach and court coverage. And it comes pre-strung, so there's very little setup needed before you start playing. The design is inspired by Roger Federer's classic Pro Staff line, which gives it a clean, recognizable look. Overall, this looks like a practical choice for recreational or intermediate players who value easy handling, added reach, and a more comfortable feel without stepping into a serious competition-level racket. Pros: lightweight and easy to maneuver. Larger sweet spot with vibration-reducing pads. Pre-strung and ready for recreational play. Cons: not designed as a professional tournament racket. Grip size may not fit every player's hand. Advanced players may prefer more control-focused equipment. Number 4. At number 4 on our list, we have the Head TS6 tennis racket. If you're looking for a racket that makes tennis a little easier and more forgiving, this one has a lot going for it. The biggest highlight is the 115 square inch oversized head, which gives you a very generous sweet spot. That means you have a better chance of getting a solid hit even when your contact isn't perfectly centered. The TS6 is also extremely light at just 8.6 ounces strung. That lighter feel makes it easier to swing quickly, react at the net, and play longer without putting as much stress on your arm. Head combines graphite and titanium in the frame, aiming for a balance of stability, durability, and accessible power. The racket also measures 27.7 inches long, giving you a little extra reach and leverage on serves and ground strokes. Another useful feature is the 16x19 open string pattern, which can make it easier to add topspin or slice to your shots. It also comes pre-strung and includes Head's soft tack grip, so it's essentially ready to take straight to the court. The main thing to keep in mind is that its lightweight, power-oriented setup may not offer the precise control that more advanced players typically want. Overall, the Head TS6 looks like a strong choice for beginners, recreational players, or anyone who wants easy power, a large sweet spot, and a lightweight feel. Pros: large 115 square in. Sweet spot. Very lightweight and easy to maneuver. Extended length provides extra reach and leverage. Cons: advanced players may want more control. Oversized head may feel bulky to some players. 4 3/8 inch grip size won't suit every hand. Number 3. At number 5 on our list, we have the OPPUM Adult Tennis Racket Set. This one is designed mainly for beginners who want a complete setup for casual tennis without having to buy everything separately. You get two 27-inch pre-strung rackets, so it works especially well for couples, friends, or family members learning the game together. Each racket has a 100 square inch head, giving beginners a fairly forgiving hitting area while they work on timing and consistency. The rackets weigh around 300 grams each and use a 335mm even balance, which helps create a steady, predictable feel during rallies and practice sessions. The 16x19 string pattern is a versatile setup for recreational play, while the 4 3/8 inch grip gives you a standard adult size handle. Just make sure that grip size fits your hand comfortably before choosing it. The frames use an aluminum and composite construction, along with vibration-dampening fibers intended to make ball contact feel more comfortable. What really makes this package convenient is everything included. Along with the 2 rackets, you get 2 tennis balls, 2 extra overgrips, and a carry bag that holds both rackets. Overall, This is a practical starter set for adults who want an easy way to begin playing recreational tennis with another person. Pros. Includes 2 pre-strung 27-inch rackets. Comes with balls, overgrips, and carry bag. Beginner-friendly 100 square in. Head. Cons. Mainly designed for casual and beginner-level play. 4 3/8 inch grip may not fit every player. Aluminum construction may not satisfy advanced players. Number 2. At number 2 on our list, we have the Headspeed MP 2024 tennis racket. This is where the list starts getting more serious. The Speed MP 2024 is built for intermediate to advanced players who want a balanced combination of control, spin, and manageable power without moving into an overly demanding frame. It comes with a 100 square inch head and weighs around 10.6 ounces unstrung, giving it enough stability for aggressive ground strokes while still feeling quick when you need to react to the net. One of the biggest updates is Head's Auxetic 2.0 technology. It's designed to improve the way the racket responds at impact, giving you better feedback and a more connected feel when the ball hits the strings. The 16x19 string pattern is another advantage. It gives players easier access to spin and power, making this racket especially useful if you like hitting heavy topspin from the baseline. You also get a 320mm balance and a standard 27-inch length, which help keep the racket maneuverable without sacrificing too much stability. This isn't really aimed at complete beginners, since it rewards players who already have a reasonably developed swing. Overall, the Speed MP 2024 is a strong all-court option for players who want control, spin, solid feel, and enough power to play an aggressive game. Pros. Excellent balance of control, spin, and power. Auxetic 2.0 provides improved feel and feedback. 16x19 pattern offers good spin potential. Cons. Not the easiest option for complete beginners. Requires decent swing technique to get the most from it. Players wanting maximum precision may prefer the Speed Pro. Number 1. At number 1 on our list, we have the Head Graphene XT Speed MP tennis racket. This racket is aimed at intermediate to advanced players who want a quicker, more responsive frame without giving up the control and stability needed for aggressive tennis. It features a 100 square inch head, which gives you a nice middle ground between forgiveness and precision. The strung weight is around 11.1 ounces, so it feels more substantial than the lightweight recreational models on our list, but it still remains manageable for players with developed technique. One of the biggest advantages is the 4-point headlight balance. That setup keeps the racket feeling quick through the swing, making it easier to accelerate on ground strokes, react to the net, and generate racket head speed. Head also uses Graphene XT technology in the graphite construction. The goal is to keep the frame strong and responsive while distributing weight efficiently for a more maneuverable feel. At 27 inches long, it uses a traditional adult racket length, and the 4 1/4 inch grip should work well for players who prefer that specific handle size. This racket is less forgiving than oversized beginner models, so newer players may need time to adjust. Overall, the Graphene XT Speed MP is a strong choice for experienced recreational and competitive players who value fast handling, control, stability, and an athletic all-court feel. Pros. Headlight balance makes it highly maneuverable. 100 square in. Head balances control and forgiveness. Graphene XT construction provides a solid responsive feel. Cons. Less beginner-friendly than oversized rackets. Heavier than lightweight recreational options. 4 1/4 inch grip size may not fit every player.